So now that we know what the V-Light system is, now let's talk about some really good questions to ask during a consultation to determine if this system fits your guest the best. The main factor when determining if your guest can truly wear and sustain her V-Light extension system is lifestyle. So virtually anyone can wear V-Light extensions. There is no damage done to their natural hair because there is such a small amount of hair attached, single strand to single strand. They can be applied on anyone and anywhere on the head. However, if the guest does not maintain that hair properly at home, if she's not willing to maintain that hair properly, the extensions are just not going to last. So when doing a consultation, let's really dive into the guest's lifestyle. Are they willing to come back into the salon to see you every 4 to 6 weeks for a fill? Okay. Are they willing to fully blow dry their hair every time they wash, or are they air dryers? Are they willing to switch up their hair product and use different products to maintain their V-Light extensions? So these are some really good questions to ask and dive into what truly is their lifestyle and are V-Lights going to fit in within that lifestyle. So when diving into those lifestyle questions, a few key points you want to touch on is walk me through a day in your life, right? What do you do on a daily basis? How often do you wash your hair? When you wash your hair, do you blow dry or do you air dry? Okay. What products are you applying on your hair? With the V-Light extension system, we always want to ensure the client is not putting any products or conditioners directly on the bonds. So we know, let's say your client is a really heavy dry shampoo wearer. Yes, she can still use dry shampoo, but she has to be really, really careful that dry shampoo is not saturated on the bonds. Okay? Maybe she uses a lot of oils in her hair. Totally fine, but the oils will now need to be shifted only to the mids and ends and never applied directly on the bonds. Another really good question to ask is, how often do you apply heat to your hair? Okay. Do they typically blow dry and then flat iron or curl? Do they do this daily, or is this a once a week situation? If they use hot tools, totally fine, but again, we want to ensure the hot tools are not applied directly to the bonds. So like I said, just really get to know their lifestyle. If they're willing to come back in to see you frequently for fills, and if they're willing to maintain their hair at home properly, they're going to be an amazing candidate for V-Light extensions. So I'm a big advocate for setting yourself up for success as well as your client. So having that thorough consultation to determine are they a good candidate for V-Light extensions is essential. But also during that consultation, really prepare them for that at-home maintenance conversation. Don't wait until you did the entire install and then educate your client on how to maintain her hair at home. Educate her during the consultation, just to ensure that you are setting her up for success properly and she's willing to maintain it. Okay, so the million-dollar question, how much money can I make offering the V-Light extension system? So it comes to no surprise that extensions can be a very, very lucrative business behind the chair, and the V-Light system is no different. If you market yourself properly, you can be very successful offering V-Light extensions. But how much money can I make? So when it comes to pricing, we recommend 2 different options. You can either charge for a full look with hair included in that look, or have your guest purchase the hair ahead of time and then pay you for the service. Option A, if you're pricing the extensions as a total look, we recommend offering a partial, a full, or a mega look. Now within those 3 looks, a partial look is roughly up to 10 grams of hair, a full look is roughly 20 grams of hair, and then a mega look is roughly 30 grams of hair. Remember, with the V-Light extension service, this is not a full overall transformation. With the V-Light system, it's definitely more used for fill-ins or partial looks. And if you choose, you can add in additional systems, like a hybrid method, right? With weft extensions, tape-in extensions, or keratin fusion. So we're just talking about the V-Light application here, not any other systems. So with the partial look, again, up to 10 grams of hair, full look up to 20 grams of hair, and the mega look up to 30 grams of hair. So once you determine which one of those looks you're applying, you would take the cost of hair needed for that specific look. We recommend to upcharge the hair 30%, which is pretty much industry standard, and then tacking on your service fee. Again, your service fee is your time. So your service fee is based upon how long it's going to take you to provide that look. A partial look typically takes about an hour. A full look maybe an hour and a half, and a mega look would be up to 2 hours. Now that time frame does include prepping the hair and blow drying it properly. So always make sure you're charging for your full time of that service, not just the application. So again, option A, you can charge with the hair included, as well as your service fee, all encompassing in one look. Yes, with that option A, that typically means you would keep hair in stock at your salon. I know that's not feasible for everyone, but within that pricing model, we recommend to keep hair in stock and pull hair according to that client's specific look. Okay, option B. Option B would be your client would pre-purchase all the hair needed for her entire application. So let's say she purchases 1 pack of tape-in extensions. That pack of tape-in extensions is up to 25 grams of hair, and let's say you're doing a partial look. So you would use up to 10 grams of that full pack for her initial install, and then maybe 5 grams for her first fill, 5 grams for another fill, and additional until that pack is fully gone. But she would purchase that pack up front. Okay, you would choose to upcharge the hair as much as you would like, 30% up to 100%. That is totally up to you. Okay, so she would purchase that entire pack of hair and that hair would be dedicated directly to her. Then when she comes in for her install, whether it's her initial install and or her fills, she would pay you a service fee. Again, that service fee is based upon your time. A partial look would be about an hour of your time, a full look maybe an hour and a half, and then your mega look up to 2 hours. So both pricing models are great. You just have to decide, are you having your guest pre-purchase the hair needed? Or are you keeping some hair in stock and piecemealing that hair out for your client?